My name is Sam Bashor, and today we are here with ZeFrank. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah, great. How was your VidCon so far?
I love so many different things about it. I'm so psyched that Hank and John did this, because they kind of bring like their character and their energy to it.
How many VidCons have you been to?
I've been to all of them.
All of them, really?
Yeah.
Was there anything you were looking forward to seeing at this past VidCon? Like anyone you wanted to meet or catch up with?
I like catching up with Hank and John, obviously, because I think they've got a really good eye on a lot of different parts of the industry. I think they're always doing really interesting stuff. There's perennial people that I love catching up with, like Mika Kitty. She's going to release an album soon, and I got to hear one of her tracks. She played it for me, which was actually in person with the guitar, which was really
cool.
fun. And like Wheezy Waiter. If anyone is not watching Wheezy Waiter, he is so good at one particular thing in particular, when he's funny and really great, but his clone pieces are so tight. I don't know anyone else who does that.
You've been on the main stage, right?
Yeah, I just was, literally just 10 minutes ago. I take the opportunity on the main stage to try to talk about, something that's super important to me, which is in a networked world and in a community like this, the thing that I get the most sad about is when people feel alone. And so I just love trying to encourage people to talk pretty honestly about their experiences in the world. There's a phrase that I sort of hold in the back of my head, which is the things that make you feel the most alone have the most power to connect you. So I kind of did a piece on that. It's funny and fun and lighthearted, but it's also, there is something kind of serious about it, which I think is a big, important part of this community. I think Hank and John have done a lot in that world. I think Charlie has done a lot, and I would just love to see more of it, especially now. In the signings and things, you talk to people who have chronic anxiety or depression or all these different things, and man, that's hard enough, but to feel alone in it is crushing, and there's no reason to.
That's amazing. That's really, really cool.
And I'd love more people to be part of it and do more around it.
All right, I got a very important question for you.
Yeah.
If you were to have a superpower, what would it be and why?
I've thought about this quite a bit.
Good. Oh, good.
I mean, the way I always frame this is that you have to be kind of realistic about what superpower would be. So if you fly, there's going to be crap stuck in your teeth. It's like jumping out of a plane. It's going to feel like that. And then also teleporting. I am a firm believer in the premise that you would have to know where you're going and be able to specifically visualize it. So I'm going to have to go with invisibility.
Ooh.
Because invisibility to me is an all-purpose kind of superpower. Here's the catch. I don't believe in invisibility with clothing on. I don't think that your clothes would become invisible with you. So that's the one catch in this, is that you would have to be naked, which would make it a little tougher.
Maybe. I mean, if you're shy, I guess.
Yeah.
But
challenge people on this shit, because a lot of times, excuse me for saying that, but a lot of times people get a little ahead of themselves with picking some of these powers.
I think I'd go with phasing through solid objects. I feel like that'd be a good one when I need to get out of a situation. Just
again, though, come on, you're gonna get stuck in an object.
I know that's a fear. That's a fear I'm always gonna have, but I think it could be fun.
Well, you would end up just phasing through a lot of paper as a party trick, because you would never get the guts up to go through a wall.
Totally. Well, this is great.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. ZeFrank, everybody. Check out our other videos. Bye-bye.